MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. The 2-2. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The first baseman, Carlos.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Carlos Santana is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles 0, Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB Network. John Means gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
The center fielder, Adam Eaton.
And now a pitch on the way. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And here's Jose Peraza, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Here's J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Peraza, the runner at second with 1 away. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And there's out number 2. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
From the stretch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Here now is Rafael Devers in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Means he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The set and the 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there retires the side. One for the Red Sox on the double by Bogaerts. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's 1-0 Boston. At the plate, Miguel Sano, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with one. Must have had some real good late life.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play with an average of .311. 1 home run, 9 driven in. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he held up in.
Electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Kendrick is off at first with 2 away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Michael Brantley would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So striding in, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Outside, 3-0 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Hunter Pence.
Red Sox, the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Aye.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. After it is Brantley. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Still even at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase foul off.
To the plate now, Diego Rodriguez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two and one. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Iglesias on at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Sliced hard on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Miguel Sano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Ready on 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the throw in gets away from him.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Stepping in now, Hanser Alberto, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. 0-1 count, the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5, all even at 1 apiece.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. And one significant aspect of their offense is the running game, where they currently rank among the league leaders in stolen bases and stolen base success rate. I brought this up with some of the players earlier, and one of the pitchers told me, 1, it's fun to watch, and 2, I'm glad I'm not responsible for defending against it. Our guys will pick you apart if you're not smart. It's an athletic bunch, and they use it effectively, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Vasquez, 30 years of age. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. Kendrick has it, and there's 1 down now. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in, Adam Eaton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-0.
Nope.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He loses him on ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Anthony Santander. As he lifts it in the air to right field. On the move is Pence. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Michael Brantley.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Mancini is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 the count now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's just out.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Iglesias in front, 3-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So here's Trey Mancini. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Set. Here it comes. Jorge Alfaro is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
1-1.
Lays off the slider and it's 1-1. Iglesias on second. Mancini at first with no outs. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground. And no one will track it down. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So now Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Row, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Marcus Walden enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. One. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Ready for another shot now. Hanser Alberto. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next up for the Red Sox, Hunter Pence. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Pops this one up. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Diego Rodriguez.
Now batting, Diego Rodriguez. Pitch on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Santander. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Brantley.
Digging in now, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Jose Iglesias stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. One left for the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Eaton. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jose Peraza. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Eaton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Chu Min will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 14, Chu Min.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field, and this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. To second now, but he's safe as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox 2. Yimi Garcia will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another 2-2 offering. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're up 3-2.
7th inning, correct.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. A A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Tanner Scott will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 56, Tanner Scott.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 2.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Diego Rodriguez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Ball 2.
That ball went out.
ground back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Trevor May takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Trevor May.
First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Eaton is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Count even at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Jose Peraza is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Fastball well outside. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
From the stretch, the 1-2 hit the other way out toward right field. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 3. Brandon Workman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and the next to bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. It's a fastball that misses.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready now for Baltimore. Howie Kendrick is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Pence has a read on it. 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Santander hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Alberto, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope.
Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Orioles leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A 1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Into the box, Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander looks up. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
So now to the plate, Hunter Pence, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Popped him up. Kendrick is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now back, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Full count still. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
High and deep to right center. On the run is Santander. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Boston leads it 6-3. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Michael Brantley. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, 2 hits in 7 tries. From the stretch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Play ball.
runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first.
And a coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set and the pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Iglesias on third. Mancini over at second. Alfaro at first. 1 gone. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
First offering on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Throw goes to third, and they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 1-0. Here it is. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. There's a curveball blocked by Vasquez. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Three and 1, the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. And he has delivered on 3 and 2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, Howie Kendrick.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 7 and the Red Sox 6.
Leading off.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Dylan Betances comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 58, Dylan Betances.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Popped up. Alfaro over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 5, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 5 for 14. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman,
Red Sox down to their final out now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Throw one to first, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Baltimore Orioles came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Trevor May gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Dellin Betances wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs, 8 hits.